Okay. Excellent connection. Alrighty. Looks like, well, says we're live. How's it going, guys? Girls? Everybody? Just checking. Excellent condition. We're in the green. We're recording. So, yes, everything seems to be fine. This will be a test to see if notifications go out. I sure hope they do. Yeah, so I thought I'd make this video. Well, I was going to make a video and then post it, but I figured, well, let's try out this live stream thing and see if anybody gets any notifications. So if you do, and nobody shows up, because it's not going to be a long video, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you guys received a notification or not. It's YouTube. What are you going to do? It's free. Yeah, we don't have to pay for it, so I can't really expect the best, best quality service. But hey, we'll take it. We're happy. So I'll have to keep an eye on my microphone meter and make sure my batteries don't die, because it's been a while since I've streamed. But anyways, I want to let you guys in on where I've been, what I've been doing. That sounds kind of pretentious, but yeah, things got a little crazy after the last video. I was on my office computer over there, and I was just doing my normal thing, and it was really weird. My spidey senses were tingling, and the computer wasn't acting funny or anything like that. It was working as normal as usual. But I started getting this feeling that I should really back up my files. I had a lot of stuff on there. And I should really back it up. I haven't backed it up yet. Got tons of external hard drives all over the place, so it's not a big deal. Just never got around to it, one of those lazy things. So it bugged me enough that I went and I started backing everything up, and I started realizing, wow, I have a lot of stuff that I don't have backed up, and it would suck to lose it all. So I started backing everything up. So I got down to, I think it was like 3 or 4 files left, 2 or 3, and I decided, okay, well, I'll do a reboot, and I'm trying to remember why I had to reboot, but whatever. So anyways, I rebooted, and that worked fine. And of course, having my memory, I totally forgot why I rebooted and what I was doing. So I forgot about the couple of files there. No big deal. A couple of Excel worksheets I made for keeping track of all the laptops and the repairs and so on. How much I paid for each laptop, what the problem was, give it a job number, a lot of information like that. And so anyways, everything was cool. I felt a lot better. At least I backed it up. I finally got around to doing it, so I shut her off. And I just leave it running all the time. So I wake up next morning, go to my computer, and it did an update or something. And so I rebooted. No Windows. Yeah, it wouldn't see the hard drive. Something went wrong. Right after the update, I guess. I'm not really sure, but I thought, oh, okay, well, it's on a RAID. Can't remember if it was a RAID 1. Maybe it was on a RAID 1. I don't know. And so I tried to restore it. That wouldn't work. Tried all kinds of different things. So Now you can see everything was turning into a quick little 10-minute thing to restore it, and that turned out to be the whole day. I couldn't figure it out because I have to figure it out. The brain, it wants to know why. So anyways, that didn't work, but I really didn't care. I got to a point where I said, you know what, okay, whatever. I saved my files, no big deal. And so I ended up reformatting, reinstalling everything. Next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock at night. This was from morning till night. And okay, so there's a day, one day wasted. And so I got everything back on. Next morning I wake up, I finish downloading whatever programs I had. I start restoring a lot of the stuff, putting all the files back on that I had before, which was kind of cool in one way because now I got a fresh start. Registry is not so packed full of junk. So that was cool. So I'm happy. I got my computer. Computer is finally working. A couple little bugs here and there. You know, fixed them, figured them out. That was great. Then doorbell went. Ooh, parts. Yes. Lots of parts. So the parts for the media server started showing up. Started putting them together. I was going to record it, but it's kind of like Christmas, you know, you can't wait. And so what can I say? You know, I was thrilled, excited, happy. So I started putting, because I ordered 2 sets. 1 set. Yeah. Well, I ordered all the parts to make 2 of the same computer, 2 Plex media servers. And so anyways, I started putting them all together. Lost track of time, of course. And oh, you know, well, that's okay. It's getting late, you know, besides all the other things I got to do during the day. And next day shows up. Okay, back to building again. Oh, ding dong. Woo, more parts. All right. So I get more parts, start putting them together. So it got to the point where I was just waiting for the CPUs. Yeah, I had everything ready. I didn't put the boards in, the motherboard in or nothing. I had the case. Hard drives were in. Blu-ray player was in because for being a Plex server, I want to rip. I got an amazing Blu-ray DVD collection, huge, tons. Lots. Anyways, I got to rip them all, put them on the hard drive. And so that's all. Power supply's in. I can't do the motherboard. RAM is on the motherboard. I'm waiting for CPUs. So next day, I'm still working on my computer. Then my Gigabit Linksys switch, unmanned switch, that showed up. Where's my finger? Yeah, it's right up here underneath my router, the Wi-Fi 6 router that showed up. So I went and set all that up, and then I realized, oh, wow, crap, we got a lot of ugly Blue Cat 5 cables. So dug out the kit. Where's the kit? Let's see if I can move out of the way. And there it is. So that's my cable kit. So I made, replaced, you could sort of see it in, oh, I'm trying to doing this backwards, left, right, green connectors and black shield. Not really sure why I got shielded because it's pretty stiff. It doesn't bend that easily. So anyways, so I replaced all the cables. I figured while I was at it, I ran cable downstairs for the kids. Then I had to figure out how to, I had to learn how to put, I had a really good router before, so I put that downstairs. I had to figure out how to put them and create another network. So I learned that. It was pretty easy, but had to learn it, didn't know how to do it. So now they're on their own network. They're just on Wi-Fi, really. yeah, I might plug in, they got a printer down there. I might make it a network printer for them. But anyways, they're on Wi-Fi. So my daughter, she tests out her Xbox, her phone, her PlayStation. All of a sudden, wham, it's getting we're getting 800, yeah, 800 megabits per second on Wi-Fi. She was thrilled and happy. It was great. So now you can imagine days and just, going by. So now I replaced all the cables. And if you're a former mechanic or former whatever that you busted up your hands a lot during your life, and then you're doing all this fine work, making cables is really good therapy, a really good practice to develop a lighter touch. The wires are small. I ended up getting the pass-through network connectors because the other ones I couldn't line them up very well, so I got pass-through and then I just chop them off. But yeah, that was good therapy. I don't know, maybe make my soldering a little better too. So did all the network cables. Then I got a phone call to take a friend to Kelowna, which is about a 45-minute drive south of here. And so drove her down there, did a few things. She was picking up stuff, shopping, I don't know, something. And then I came back and there's a notice on the door. Somebody, Purolator, came with a delivery. I wasn't here. And I was trying to think, what could it be? Because the CPUs weren't going to show up for another couple of weeks. And they were, what were they? Ryzen 7s. I can't remember the model. But anyways, next, because I missed, I didn't get back till late, so I missed the delivery. So I went back the next day. It was the CPUs. Wow, that was cool. So instead of streaming, instead of doing my repairs, well, what can I say? I just like a kid at Christmas. Again, it was right into the next room, and I put CPUs in, and I built those things. I built mine first, the other ones for my friend there. And so, of course, I had to set mine up. So here we go again. Now I'm installing Windows and all the, what did I have in there? I think I had a 10 gig or 10 terabyte and an 8 terabyte Western Digital Reds. Threw them in, got them all set up. Took my old computer, my office computer, put that in the other room, put my server here, which, well, I'll show you in a bit. So now I'm working on this one. I'm getting everything set up, all the programs I like, what I'm going to need, registering different programs, searching for a really decent backup program. And then after I got that all settled, I went and started installing Windows and everything else on the other server, getting that one all ready because they're exact duplicates. And took my office computer, it was in the other room, and I thought, hey, saw a video on YouTube, Unraid. Well, what's this program? I think I'm going to make another server. Why not? So I put Unraid on there, got that all set up. I do not know Linux. Never really played around with it. I think a long time ago, one time I did. And so I had to learn all that. I got, my mind was just, focused on that, totally ignored everything else. Didn't sleep much. It was really difficult to sleep because my brain just kept going and going and going and going. And I kept thinking, okay, so what does this do? And the one thing I like, Linux, to me, from what I've learned so far, is extremely versatile. Love the fact that it's open source. Great, fantastic. Command line's really weird. I have to get used to that. I mean, I'm an old DOS guy. My first computer was an XT, so everything was DOS 3, something like 3.1, I don't know, DOS 3 something. It was way back in the day. And so now I set that up, then I ran the networking cables over there, Then I had to learn, had to open up some ports on the stupid, where are we? Up, right there. That's a TELUS router. Just like all routers provided by ISPs, biggest piece of cheapest junk you've ever seen in your life. They make it very difficult to figure out. Like, I had to forward a port. Unraid uses port 443, and I had to forward that. I had to forward 443 to, I can't remember what that port, 8123 or something like that, or yeah, 8129, I don't know. I had to forward that port to that port so I can access, so I could ping DuckDNS. So I can get an account from DuckDNS, and then that way I can set up a reverse proxy, so I can access my server through the internet. I opened up, I got a domain name from GoDaddy. I've dealt with them before in my other businesses, so I just went with them again. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to create. Great thing with Unraid is you can use Nextcloud for your own cloud, which was really cool. I like their virtual machines. I've made a few of those. I installed Ubuntu. I thought that was, well, it was really cool. I thought it was neat. I like their little office setup. What was it called? LibreOffice? I can't remember. Anyways, that was pretty neat. All this is open source. Yeah, I can't believe I never switched to it before. It was kind of nice for being free. And but anyways, the command lines, yeah, they're really tough to get used to. So so I'm working on Unraid. Now I got a problem. It's a problem now I cannot let go of. Why can I not ping DuckDNS? I could ping Google, I could ping everything else. This one port I just can't get through. So I'm on the phone all day to the ISP. Hey, are you guys blocking this because you don't want us doing that? No. So their techs are looking at my screen. They're in my router. Apparently, I configured everything correctly. The only thing they can figure out is it must be on DuckDNS's side. Man, I'll tell you, I bet you it's going to come down to something really stupid. So to try to fix that, I'm going to try an alternative DNS updater. I'll find another one, Dying DNS. There's a few of those. Anyways, so so now I got my Unraid server that's communicating with this server. And now just recently, I finally get my office computer absolutely perfect. And during this time, I'm ripping Blu-rays and DVDs like crazy. I had to learn that because first one I ripped, I got some weird language popping up when I play it. Then I found out that in Windows 10, Windows Media Player doesn't work on it. It won't play it. I guess I need a whole set of codecs or whatever to go. So anyways, I switched over to VLC. That works beautiful, works perfect. I figured that out. Then I figured out how to uncheck all those stupid subtitles. So I started backing all those up. So far, I'm like almost 2 terabytes that I've done so far. That's just in the TV shows. I got tons of movies. I think I got like 200 movies I've done. So yeah, anyways, I've been doing that, running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so I got that working absolutely fantastic. I got a Cronus, what was it? A Cronus backup software, and Windows 10 was blocking that one. So I turned all the firewalls off on the computer. It still wouldn't work. It still wouldn't access. It would tell me that their website has moved. Told me the file I want is not there. And I had to go into the Windows System 32 root directory. I had to go to another directory. Finally, there was a I think it was called a host file, and I had to open that up, or a root file, one of them. And there was Acronis. It was all, I looked it up, and I had to delete that whole section that said Acronis. So it blocked all that. So I had to take that out. Hey, I finally got it working. I tried, until I get my server up, I backed up, I'm using this program. So I backed up my phone, backed up a Windows. It's just I don't really want to go through, if something does happen, I really don't want to go through the hassle of redoing this. I want to make an image so I can just restore it, you know, whatever, restore it really quickly. Same thing with my phone. I want to get everything automated so it's, I don't have to worry about it. It just automatically does it at a set time. So I tried it, works fantastic. Very happy. And so everything's going great there. Got the server, got the media server. Oh, some more parts came in because my media server, I'm only running an i3 on there. It does virtualization, but it doesn't have, doesn't do MMO groups. Apparently I need that because I want to pass through my GPU and some network cards. And I don't believe it supports that. So looking around yesterday, I found a Ryzen 5 for like 80 bucks. So that was pretty cheap. So I grabbed that. Well, you know how that works out. Well, you know, I'm going to need a motherboard that fits AM4 slots. So, hey, so I got to look for a motherboard. Some extra RAM showed up that I ordered for, I only had 8 gigs in my office computer. Now I got 16, which is plenty. Now, of course, it's DDR3. The AM4 is going to take DDR4. So now I got to order some more. So now I'm going to have a really, I don't know, maybe I'll make, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna try making a pfSense router in the VM on that server. And if it works out great, then maybe I'll use my office computer as a pfSense. I don't know. I'll make some servers. I'll find a use for it somewhere. But the one problem is this stupid TELUS router. I have the package where, you know, you got the phone, the house phone, you got the internet, and you got the cable package all in one group. Found out today that TELUS pairs the fiber optic box with the router. So I might be able to turn the firewall off and then use the pfSense firewall. But if I might not use the router section of it, because unless I create another network, which I probably will do. And so anyways, now I got that. So my brain is just filled with all this stuff. And then on top of that, I went to Tim Hortons. I got my tea. Tim Hortons, there you go. And I can't really explain it, but for some weird reason, without even thinking, I said, yeah, give me a 10-pack of Timbits, like, you know, round these things. Oh, there we go, Timbits. So they're like little round donuts. Anyways, I said, give me a pack of those. So I'm driving home at nighttime. I have a couple of Timbits. I get home, I put it on my table, you know, drinking my tea. Okay, time for YouTube, watch some TV. And I go, oh no, what did I just do? I just ate like 4 or 5 Timbits. You know how much sugar that is? Oh, this is not going to be good. So I was kind of, you know, upset with myself because I wasn't even thinking. It was just, I don't know, some kind of weird habit that just popped in. And so anyways, I felt no pain and I had no side effects. And that was just the weirdest thing. A few days go by, I'm still screwing around with the computers, but finally I'm making progress. Everything's getting done and organized and finished. Then my friend's laptop, I have to install Windows on there, so I'm doing that. Ripping movies, and I ordered, I had 5 left. in the Timbits. So I ate another 5, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why? Because any type of sugar, man, I get so much pain in my stomach, and I pay the price big time, and still nothing. And I really can't explain it. I don't know why. Because I stay away from sugar. I do not have sugar. I found out about fruit. You know, I learned the hard way about fruit. Yeah, that's another type of sugar. So my diet is like been totally changed, and here I am having these dinky donuts, and I feel nothing. I feel no pain. So I don't know. I'll go to the doctor and get a glucose meter, blood meter, you poke your finger thing. And I'll start keeping an eye on maybe my levels were like extremely down. I don't know. But anyways, that was kind of how the whole computer saga started. I'm still not finished because, like I said, 2 terabytes of like TV shows alone, I got to transfer them to the other media server. So I did find a USB-C cable. So I'll try that. I'm pretty sure USB-C is data back and forth naturally. So anyways, I'll find out. I don't have a long enough one to go in the other room, so I'll have to bring it in here and put it side by side. But I also located, I was watching Linus Tech Tips, and you know, he's in Surrey, down Lower Mainland, in Greater Vancouver. So I mean, I lived there all my life, and I know exactly where he is. I know the neighborhood and everything. So he kept mentioning this one recycling place that he would get some of the recycled parts from. So I went on the website, checked them out, and yeah, they actually sell MacBooks that they've already fixed. So I am going to contact them and say, hey, I'm interested in buying a ton of MacBooks that I don't want fixed because I need material for streaming. So anyways, I do have like 6 or 7 in there, and I got a bunch of motherboards. So tons. Actually, I just got another one back there, a screen. I got to do a screen replacement. Somebody stepped on it. I think I got another one, I'm not sure. So sorry about dragging this on, but I figure you might like to hear how how things were going. There's always a story. So that's kind of what happened. I am extremely sorry. I apologize for not paying more attention to the reason why I started this channel. But really, please don't blame me. You can't blame me. All these new toys, they're fantastic. They're all brand new. Oh, you open the box and oh, they smell brand new, and the nice shiny chips. Oh, the case. Oh, the cases were cool. The hard drives. Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm not one big on cable management, so it's kind of ugly. But it did have RGB in it too. The CPU, the stock AMD cooling fan had RGB. The motherboard had a little RGB. The case fan in the back had RGB. So that was kind of neat. I'll try to figure out how to use my phone on OBS on the next video so I can show you guys. But anyways, it looks like nobody showed up or nobody got the notifications. I've been on for about 28 minutes and just jabbering on. Sorry about that. But maybe I'll go have a donut, or maybe I had a donut before the stream. I don't know. I sure got lots of energy. Really tough to sleep though. Every time I fix an issue with the software, I'm happy, and you know, you have that good feeling. Okay, I'm content. Whew, I can relax. I'm watching YouTube and I'm enjoying it. I like watching PC builds. They're kind of fun. And then all of a sudden, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I wonder if that port is closed off through the ISP. Yeah. Oh, oh no, it's too late now. I'm going to phone them tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna find out why. Okay, well, I'm getting tired. I gotta go to sleep now. Yeah. And then I lie there. Yeah. I bet you that port is closed. Yes. And I can't sleep, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Wait a minute. No, hold on. It could be something else. It's the server. Yes. Linux. Oh, Linux. What a. Oh, see, I knew it. 3 o'clock. Okay, I'm really tired now. I'm extremely tired. I can't sleep. So I know, I'll go outside for a cigarette. Ugh, cold out there. Yeah, then get back. Next thing you know, it's 5:30. Okay, finally, I just pass out. I pass out for a long time, probably till about 6:30. So I get about an hour's sleep, and then I do the whole process over again. So tonight is no different. Everything is going great on that computer. The server, oh, great. I'll tell you this. Okay, so I feel like Joe Pesci. Okay. From Lethal Weapon 3. You guys will know that one, the older crowd. So I got the Ryzen 5. That means new motherboard, new RAM. And you know I'm not going to be happy with that. I might as well get a new case. I'll reuse the hard drives. I use a 450 gig SSD, a real cheap one. I'm just using that as a cache disk because the operating system on Unraid, if you call it that, runs off a USB stick, and it really doesn't read and write to it. It more or less writes to the RAM, and I leave it on all the time. So really, the USB just kind of sits there, and it just runs all the time. So if I got the virtual machines, which is really cool because in the virtual machine manager, or when you set up a virtual machine, like when I set up Windows 10, because the i3 has, oh crap, two cores, 4 threads, or 1 core, 2 threads, can't remember. You could choose how many threads you want to use, or cores or whatever. You could set all that up. So of course, going with the Ryzen 5, I'll have, what's the Ryzen 5? I think that's 4 cores, 8 threads maybe? Or 6 and 12. I think it's 4 and 8. So anyways, yeah, I get to play with that. And it's, like I said, the Linux thing is pretty cool because it gives you tons and tons of options. A lot of open source software. As frustrating as it gets sometimes, it's a lot of fun to figure out. Really enjoy it. I love it. It's problem, don't get much sleep though. Sucks. But anyways, it's worth it. Let's face it, computers are worth it. I mean, you sacrifice yourself for it, for the better, for the greater good. So yeah, so now, now I'm going to have an office computer, my original one, which, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'll make some other kind of server. Because there's no sense making a machine that, or keeping that as a machine I can install Linux on or anything like that, because I got the virtual machines, and I learned from them. Ubuntu, like I said, that was really cool. I enjoyed that one. I'll have to try some other ones. I got a whole bunch of these releases I haven't tried yet. But anyways, besides all that, I am going to calm down. I don't have to do any more networking cables. I pretty well burn DVDs. Every time I step into the office, I switch the discs and all that stuff. So now I will spend more time. So in the next few days, I will be ready to start streaming again. I have a MacBook I'll bring out. We'll do it right from the beginning. I can't remember what the problem was. I do have another interesting one. I have a keyboard replacement to do. However, I cannot find the keyboard with that particular layout. It's got one button next to the escape button, I believe is the eject button. But every time I go on that model and I look for that keyboard, I can't find it. So I'm hoping if I pop out the keyboard, there's going to be a number. That's a real oddball one. So that should be interesting. I got another one. The battery has to be replaced, but it's one of those ones, I can't remember the model number, but it's got this thing. Oh! Let's see here. Yeah, it's got that weird looking thing, and it's attached to the battery, and it screws onto the motherboard. I think I replaced the battery, and it's I don't know, it's not recognizing the batteries. It was I got it off Amazon, so it could be a cheap battery. I don't know. It's not. So there's a problem with that one. So I got some really interesting ones coming up. Some water damage. I got I got this one. I can't remember what this was. Let's see. Anyways, I don't know. I'll have to check that one out. Definitely want to save that one. So yeah, got lots to do. So like I said, in the next few days, I'm going to do just polish up, finish up all these little things I got to do. And then I will get back to streaming, get into the regular routine again. As fun as all this is, I really want to start, learning motherboards. Because I figure learning the motherboards is really enough to keep me busy. Seems to be a lot involved. Not only with the physical learning, but, for, soldering and everything else, but the mental learning. So I want to get back into that. I apologize, but it was a lot of fun. I was having the time of my life, and almost pretty well to the point where I felt guilty that, why should I have so much fun? This is not fair. A lot of people out there suffering, having, a rough time, losing their jobs, losing their homes and everything else. So I feel really bad. But just like Alistair Sim on A Christmas Carol, the 1953 black and white version, when he says, I'm as giddy as a schoolboy, and that's the way I felt. So I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to leave you guys with whoever watches this video. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of movie trivia. I want to start this up because I love movies, and I think the old crowd, might recognize some of these questions. There is a movie, and there is a quote from this movie, and the guy says, I'm afraid to do the impression because it won't do it justice. But he says, the one famous part in the movie where he says, what is your name? 41. And the other part he says is, we keep you alive on this to serve this ship. So row well and live. So I don't know if I screwed that up. We keep you alive to serve this ship. So row well and live. So let's see who knows what movie those lines were from. Now it's going to be stuck in my mind all night. I won't be able to sleep. I might as well go watch the stupid movie. I got to start taking sleeping pills or something. And melatonin is just not cutting it anymore. I get the melatonin gummy bears. Man, I eat like 3 or 4 at a time before I go to bed. It just doesn't help. But it sure makes you groggy in the morning. Don't like the feeling. Anyways, so yeah, it's been, how long has it been? How do you tell? 39 minutes. Woo! I can't help it. I'm just so happy, so excited. So yes, I'll figure out the iPhone thing on OBS next time. I'll show you the computers and the server I got going. Feel free, if you see this video, leave some comments. Anybody knows how to ping duck DNS? Let me know. What am I doing wrong? I've shut everything down in the firewall, on the router, in the firewall settings. I turned everything off that I could find in Windows. It's really annoying. I'm going to email them tomorrow or try to contact them somehow and say, hey, would you guys ban me or something? Anyways, so until next time, I apologize for not being here, but I will be back with a vengeance. And I'll come up with some new quotes for some new movies. So until next time, you guys take care, stay safe, don't suck in any germs, and we'll see you guys soon. End stream. Stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. This is where I got to get used to this because I don't know if it's still recording now. Yeah, I think it's still recording. So I'm going to count how many seconds before it finally stops recording. Otherwise, you get that uncomfortable silence, like the old TV shows, the live shows. Okay, we'll be right back. Are we done? You know, remember those? I've seen them. Anyways, okay, so end stream and I'll start counting. 1, 2.